What is going on, guys? I am the White Guy, and today we are at a very special custom track in Reflex today. This is the Cliff FMX. I want to say, I had an idea. It's like, hey, you know what? What if there was a track where it was just a cliff with ramps so you can huck your bike off of a cliff? And C4 Detonator delivered on that a while ago, and he actually he was nice enough to make this track for me. So we literally have a cliff just to launch bikes off of now with no reason to you can just launch your bike off to the sunset, which is kind of it's neat that this track is it exists, and it's just a neat thing to have to mess around with and test the limits of reflex physics. So that being said, we are now going to try to drop in off of this little the stage piece here, which is again just I think it's in the FMX. It's within one of the stock freestyle tracks. This little freestyle pieces here we could that's in this track here that we can try to roll in off of if we can. There we go, first try. I'm surprised that worked. It took me about 10 minutes to actually get the bike to land up there. So I'm gonna be very disappointed if it turns out I can just launch this and make it up there, which I don't think I can, but we'll open it up by sending it off of this ramp and going for a quadruple backflip. Yeah, this is where the whole the original testing for the quadruple backflip got done before I realized that you could just here, let's roll off of that again. Oh hey, I thought it was gonna work out nicely. This is where when I originally had the idea what to try and do a quadruple backflip, this is what C4 Detonator made to try and make that possible, but it turns out this is not the way to do it. You have to use the Quest for the quad track with its specially shaped up ramps, because as we will now see with these ramps, there's you hit a certain point in the reflex physics where it just wants to stop working, and we're not gonna land that. And a little bit later we can break out some trophy trucks and stuff too to try and launch some of those off of here and see what happens. But is it even possible to transfer down here onto the side? Yeah, that's possible. There we go. And we can just huck a little 360 flare type deal. No, maybe. All right, so I'll put a flag on it. I just wanted to get up there for the purpose of getting a good thumbnail to overview everything on the track here. And we just jumped out of the track there. We need to do a 360 that way. And okay, we're just gonna go this way now and stop wasting time with those silly things when we can just launch the bike off of the cliff here. So again, we could do a Lazy Boy 720. Maybe there's also a very large quarter pipe at the bottom of this too, and there are some landing ramps that I still have not been able to actually land anything to. I don't know if it's as far as I can tell, practically it's not really possible to land anything here because if you fall so far, the reflex physics engine just decides that nope, you're gonna get wrecked. Let's, yeah, no, it's not going to work. Let's just try a flat air over one of these jumps here. Let's line up to hit something as we just kind of roll off the quarter pipe there. Let's line up, let's just pick this ramp. Let's just try and do something very basic. Just a simple 360 double backflip type deal. Can we land that? No, you fall too far. You have to very slowly roll off of these or you just fall so far the reflex just decides you're not going to land your trick. Probably could have triple backflipped that. That should have been a triple backflip. This will just do a single backflip off it. Even just that's kind of difficult to land. You have to slowly roll off of it, or it just doesn't work. Let's try again. Just take it a little bit easier. Just try and do a triple backflip. Again, you don't need to hit these ramps with a ton of speed because you're falling down such a large cliff. Nope, that's not going to work out. But yeah, we'll go ahead. I see some people probably wondering why I'm not hitting that very, very giant one right there. And that's because I'm going to hit this one first. I don't even remember how this one... I think this is actually how you get back up the cliff, actually, now that I think about it. I don't even think you're supposed to... No, that is not a ramp you launch it down, because you fall so far, the camera can't even keep up, because the reflex actually does have acceleration when you fall, so the camera just stops keeping up, and you have to hit stuff in first person, or you just can't see it anymore. Even rolling out that as slow as I can, you still fall so far. It's insane. Oh, nope, not going to make it down. Just want to make it down to the end of the ramp. But you fall so far and get going so fast. Here, let's turn the vehicle tuning all towards top end on this and soft suspension for the purposes of this video. But yeah, this is just a really crazy track here with a huge quarter pipe at the bottom. You can really just launch all kinds of things off of. And hopefully we can actually land that. Oh, so close. It's nice. There's you build up a ton of speed coming down there, and then this has to be the biggest quarter pipe in reflex when you ride up it that far. It's just insane, and usually we can land stuff to that pretty easily. There's a spine transfer right there, which we will now hook up to if we can land that jump. There we go. And then to roll into this, we could probably double backflip over this and do a hit on the quarter pipe. Which, again, this is just one of those tracks where everything in Reflex just breaks because the game just does not like things being this big. We can like underflip off of that and probably 360 the quarter pipe. There we go. Oh, didn't make it. Almost had that. All right, let's try riding back up this for a change. No, didn't. We need the backflip in, and we're gonna be landing that to flat now, aren't we? Yep. So let's try rolling this a little bit slower. This apparently also, if I remember correctly, has pushed the limits of the height differentials you can have in Reflex, because like there's just not enough shades of black and white, or there's not enough shades of gray to be able to make a track much bigger than this is what I believe you told me when you made this, because the way Reflex track making works, to my understanding, is that somehow you like lay out a gradient of like from black to white, and different shades of gray are different heights of the track. And there's only so many shades of gray in each color space, and this apparently pushed the limits of what you can even make in terms of how far you can differentiate height on the single track. Which is apparently pretty far from up here to all the way down there. There we go, we finally landed that 360. Can we land just like a little roll off 360? No, we're just going to have to roll into the quarter pipe and go for a very, very big hit in here. Full power, and cut to the right. I just want to see if we can even land. This is like that Nitro Circus giant quarter pipe they made. Oh, there we go. Put it down. That's nice. It's always fun when that actually works out, because that's such a big quarter pipe. Alright. Like, this track alone can be, it's fun just to mess with just this quarter pipe down here, not let alone all the other jumps up above it, just because it's so big. Like, there's no other quarter pipe in Reflex is nearly that big. And we're not going to make... Oh! Oh, yes, we put that back down somehow. Yeah, this is just a really, really fun track. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I also, I did some digging on my hard drive, and thankfully, I thought I'd lost the track for a second, but I had a folder buried away in a bunch of other folders that had this track and the Survive custom track. If you've been around my channel for any amount of time, you probably know what I'm talking about when I say Survive, because that video's somewhere over 1 million views right now. No, that was a quest for the quad that's over 1 million views. Survive's like 100 some odd thousand, I want to say. Well, one of them is at like 500,000, one's at 100 some odd thousand, I think. I'm not entirely sure on that though, don't quote me on it. But yeah, we could revisit the Survive track too if you guys are so inclined. And let's do a 720 to fakey backslide ass slide. Yeah, that. Alright, let's we'll go off this huge jump right here that I'm sure some people have been wanting me to hit this entire video. And of course, I'm saving it later in the video to keep you watching, to keep you guys stay baited in here. I'm not even sure you can make it up this ramp, now that I think about it. We'll try and hit that as fast as we can. We'd like to do the high jump type deal where you're coming here, then cut in at an angle so you've got some speed up. And full power, I honestly don't know if we're actually going to be able to climb that ramp. Nope. Alright, let's try that one more time. We might have to break out the trophy truck to actually be able to make it up this, because you can take trophy trucks. This is a free ride track, so we can send trucks off of these ramps too if we really want to. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, you can't make it to the top. As far as I can tell, you just have to kind of ride up as far as you want, then send backflips off of it, which you're not going to be able to land because you fall so far. And in the interest of, since I did say you can take trophy trucks off of these, let's grab the sport trucks, and let's, I picked this ramp. Nope, that didn't really work out too well. Okay, so we'll try and send the trophy truck off the huge ramp and see if this thing can actually climb it, which this is a very difficult ramp to be able to make it to the top on a bike. Don't know if the truck seems like it's gonna, oh, it might make it. Oh, we made it to the top. And then we just plummet to the eventual death of the car. Smash, rolling, continuing to rolling a little bit more. And we're not done rolling yet, but the game reset us because it was tired of calculating the rolling of the car. But if we send it off of one of these ramps, hopefully we can sort of get, actually put this down and land a jump here that's very big. And then keep it going, and it's rolling into the quarter pipe here just to see how far we can make it. And we can jump out of the track, which is, yeah, these things go really far when you send them. There's another jump over here we can try, though, that I haven't hit yet. If we go through all of these, we can launch it off of one of those into the cliff pit, too. Let's point it this way and give this ramp a shot and see if we can actually hit the landing. I believe I can fly. And somewhere... Oh! Came up a little bit short. Ah. Alright, so let's try that again, but if we brake check ourselves for this, so we don't launch it off into the sunset. And we come down, we can still hit the spine transfer and maybe make it to the top of the quarter. Nope. Okay, anyway, back onto the bikes here. Actually, if you want to have some fun with the physics, if you know that the quads here like to have problems with doing 360s. If you've also been around my channel for any amount of time, doing 360s on the four-wheelers tends to create problems. And once you start sending them off of cliffs, like the way the four-wheeler physics work in this game, for one reason or another, it actually might be possible to send it off of the cliff and land it on that downslope I just bounced off of on the last jump. Like, the way these physics are calculated, there is a small chance that we can actually land that jump on a four-wheeler for some reason. Not doable on the bikes by any means, but for whatever reason, there's a decent shot it's possible on the four-wheeler here. So we're going to send it off and do all the crazy flip spins, and then hopefully we can point it in the right direction and sail it down. Yeah, I think that landing's a lot softer on the four-wheeler. Like, there's a chance this actually ends up working out for us here, which is what we're trying to do here. And if we just send normal backflips, if we land it sideways, this might work. See how soft that is? If we tune we can still go softer on the suspension. Like that feels like this might actually be remotely possible to do. I may or may not just hard cut in the video to when I actually get this to work, if it does work. But I'm not entirely sure how possible this is, but it feels like it. Oh, so close. Feels like this is possible enough. It is. This has got to be the biggest jump in Reflex. And we need it. There's a third-person camera, so you get a better idea of the scale of how just big this jump is. If you've seen any of my Snow the Game videos, you'll know I like. Oh, here we go. That's what we needed to do. For some reason, if you land the four-wheelers backwards, you've got a decent shot at landing the crazy stuff. By decent, I mean like still very tiny % chance, but much better shot than landing forward if you land them backwards. And again, four-wheelers doing its funky physics type deal. One of these days, I swear this is gonna work. This will work, I think. I don't know, we can see if we can do any more crazy spins and flips to the four-wheelers, which again, I don't understand why these flip that way, but they do, and it's confusing to me. And you need a cliff this big to be able to sort it out and get it to point the right way, which is also kind of weird and confusing. If you just do a 360 on a four-wheeler, it just freaks out, and it doesn't know what to do. We're apparently falling forward, and there we go. Now we're back right up. I don't know. We'll try another jump on this, though. In the interest of everybody getting their representation fairly, we'll hit whatever. We'll just hit this ramp full power, see what happens. And ooh, we're really floating. It just went on out there, and we're gonna miss the landing. It looks like, but it's okay. We can point the four-wheeler back around the other way. And if we land this sideways, I'm thinking like if you've seen my, if you watched my Quest for the Quad video, you've seen that like on the four-wheelers you can land stuff in pretty stupid angles, and for whatever reason it somehow ends up working out. It's kind of what I'm hoping for right now, is if we do something like that and land it backwards, it might let us land the trick, and then we can say we landed the biggest jump in Reflex. So we'll see how that goes. Again, just crazy 360 spins, and four-wheeler run a point the right way. No, it does not. Yes, that is a problem. So let's try this again. 360 crazy spins, and there we go. We need it pointed that way. Oh, so close. So close. Like, again, you don't even like need that much speed to roll off these. You can just like barely approach them, and still you've got enough to be able to make it a decent distance. But I think we're running out of time for this. Oh, we did. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's an interesting one, and that's what I mean by landing it sideways. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was leave a comment with a timestamp and a name for that trick, because I don't even know what to call that. It was like a double barrel roll twist. No, I can't even anymore. Like, that's what I mean by it. Sometimes you can just land things on four-wheelers. Like, if you think I'm crazy and I'm trying to land stupid things like this, that's what I mean. Like that again, there's another. Don't know why. The four-wheelers are almost more fun to mess with than the bikes on tracks like this, because the bikes tend to, like, you actually have to land them, and it has to be like a normal jump, where the four-wheelers' physics are just so broken, you can kind of land them at all kinds of stupid angles. It's like if I pop onto a bike again, you're going to pop in the 252 stroke that luckily didn't crash the game here. Like, I can't just spin stuff around stupidly like that and land it. Of course, as I say that, I spin a 720 and land it like it's nothing. And we'll just roll into the quarter. I will say the bikes do work a lot better on the quarter pipe, though I still am not great at getting four-wheelers to land off of this, but bikes seem to be able to make this without too many issues. Of course, as I say that, I crash. Alright, let's just try and double backflip this off of here, maybe triple flip. Or 720 again, why not? Because 720s are usually not too hard to spin on bikes on a track like this. Let's just went 720. Toilet paper roll. Nope, see that's what I mean, like you have to hit the bike's jumps just the right way or you can't make it. Oh, no, that almost let me get away with it, and I just try to double backflip again. This might be a bit of a longer video, guys. Hopefully you enjoy this. I just kind of like playing around and breaking the reflex physics, and maybe you enjoy seeing them be broken and see what the limits of reflex physics are. But there's an easy double backflip, but again, it won't let you land that. I just want to send a single backflip off of there. There we go. And can I just roll a backflip in neutral? No, I can't. But we're just gonna float on down to our death now because track is too big. Let's go for one more hit on the quarter pipe on this 250 here. Roll into this full speed. And can I do like a 720 kiss of death? No. Okay, can I just do an A trick? Yep. We're not gonna make that back down to the actual pipe there though. Alright, we'll take one more hit off of a ramp here. We'll just boost off the side and try and do some crazy spins. But there, as you see, if you spin enough in the game, the game just gives you like that the wreck avoidance rider reflex thing to try and knock you off if you start doing too many 360s. I think once you get to doing a 1080, I think the game just tries to knock you off the bike and says no. So we can do a trick and put that down. Oh, almost got a rock solid off the quarter pipe. I really want to land just like a trick off of that instead of just hitting a huge quarter pipe. It'd be neat if we could land a trick off of this, wouldn't it? Right? But we did not even have the speed to be able to clear that. Alright, we'll line up. We'll hit this one more time here, then we'll have to end the video off there, and I'll keep pursuing that really big quad jump I was doing earlier I'll keep pursuing it. I'll add it into the video in the event that we do it. That's gonna have to end it for here unless we do land that quad jump. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. What other way can I land? I think if I just gotta land the jump backwards is the key here. So there we go. There's all the crazy spins and flat. Oh my God! There we go. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do the whole time. Knew it was possible. That's gonna get tacked down to the video. Thanks for watching, guys. I didn't think that was gonna work, but it did. Yay! See you later. Thanks for watching.